Hi and welcome, I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For those of you that are new, this is a battle report. What are battle reports? You buy your models, you build your models, you paint your models, you put them in a list and play a game. And that's what we're doing today. We try and do one every week. We didn't do one last week because herself was sick, so we're doing one this week, and this is actually the last game of the year because we both have kids and breaking up from school and stuff like that, and you know they've got the magic, so you know the excitement's going to be off the charts. But anyway, for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so you were seeing from the thumbnail, today's battle report is Chaos Knights versus Dark Angels, Space Marines. I've gone with the Inner Circle Task Force, which is a detachment from the Dark Angel Codex book. It's quite a tasty one. I want to try a few things differently. So I'm going to bring you down, run you through my list and my battle plan, and then we'll head over to Mark's and we'll go through his list and roll some dice. Right, so the first thing I want to show you is the Inner Circle Task Force, okay, detachment. Now, this says one thing, okay, I'll just put it there for a second so you can read it, but that's actually changed. On the app it's different. This one's at the start of your command phase. Now it's changed from that to the beginning of your movement phase, and in the codex here it tells me to pick one objective marker. Okay, now it's changed to I pick one of the following. You either pick one of my own objectives that I control and I get +1 to wound enemy units on there, or I pick one or more of objectives controlled by the enemy. Actually, I think it's objectives that I don't control. I think that's the wording of it. And I get +1 to wound. So basically, if Mark has 2 or 3 objectives, I can just select all of those and just keep getting +1 to wound against him on them, which is very handy against knights. Now, running through my list. The list is led by Mr. Azrael with an apothecary and a unit of 10 Hellblasters. Now, this is a great unit because they can shoot on death when they're shot and killed. He gives +1 command points per turn. He can bring one of them back to life at the beginning of command phase. He also gives them a 4+ invulnerable save. Okay, he can summon a Watcher in the Dark, so if I do suffer a lot of mortal wounds, he can summon that to try and give them the feel no pain against that. Also, he gives the unit sustained hits, 1. They're 2-shots each of the Hellblaster, so that's very good. The plan for these guys is to go up the central flank somewhere. Go up to one of the flanks. Okay, either side, just try and hold it down, just ping off, you know, because he's going to be approaching with units like, you know, knights. If they can ping off shots against them and damage them, then great, fantastic. They should be able to kill a knight between them. That's 20 shots per 10 models, for the 10 models, without any sustained hits. So, plus you've got open moment coming in as well. Got 2 fire strike turrets with Les Talons. They are going to be sitting on my home field objective as usual. Now they are mounted, so they do have a 3-inch movement, but there's not really any point moving them, but they do have Overwatch on a 4+. So that is very handy. And I do love a good Overwatch. I have the Redemptor Dreadnought. The first game, I played 3 games with him. This will be the 3rd game with him. The first game did nothing. Second game actually done really well, so I'm going to give him a 3rd chance to see how he does. I have a unit of 5 Deathwing Knights, led by an Ancient with a Thunderhammer. Now the Ancient has the enhancement Champion of the Deathwing, and what that does is that gives his melee weapon lethal hits, which is nice. If he's on an avowed objective, he gets all critical hits on a 5+. The reason I say critical hits is because Belial gives the unit precision on critical hits. It's not going to matter today because it's against knights, but that's, you know, handy to know. I have 3 eliminators. Sorry. There was Deathwing Knights. Let's rewind again. This bad boy, I'm going to put him on the opposite flank to the Hellblasters. Okay. Deathwing Knights are going to start in Deep Strike. I'm going to set up, they start, when you're doing Deep Strike, you can set up a token somewhere on the board that's not in the enemy deployment zone, teleport Homer, and they can rapid ingress for 0 CP. So I'm going to set them up on one of the objectives. If Mark takes the objective, he opens up, you know, behind where I can Deep Strike them in, or rapid ingress them for pay CP for it. If he doesn't, then I can rapid ingress them onto objective and just, you know, either hold there, score points, or hold there until something else comes in and just move off. But they're movement 5, so they're not very fast. I have 3 eliminators. Again, they're gonna infiltrate, probably on the objective or somewhere hidden away, but just close to objective. They've got the heroes. The sergeant's got the weapon that gives them move, shoot, move. So they shoot, they'll move, they can shoot, and then move again because of that. Again, the idea of these is just trying to ping some shots off onto knights and just start drawing them in different directions. I have a captain in Terminator armor. He has the Deathwing. No, he has singular wheel. Sorry. What that does is allow his unit to consolidate or pile in an additional 3 inches. So basically, they can pile in 6 inches, and they can consolidate 6 inches. So that's very, very big for them. So they can actually move quite far. Ancient Terminator armors with them as well, and he has Deathwing Assault, which allows them to Deep Strike from turn 1. So basically, if Mark goes first, the first turn I could, because they have a teleport Homer as well, I could rapid ingress them for 0 CP because of that enhancement, which is fantastic. I would probably put their enhancement, the teleport Homer, in the central objective. Just again, if he manages to get there before I can do that, then open up space for me to do something else. I'll put him somewhere else. If he doesn't, I can rapidly ingress them and say, right, now come and deal with me. Now, 10 Terminators. We have a Cyclone missile launcher. We have an assault cannon. Everyone else is armed with storm bolters and chain fists, because they're anti-vehicle 3+, I believe it is. Anti-vehicle, anti-monster 3+. The sergeant has the power sword. Now, I think the list I sent Mark has a heavy flamer in the list, but I actually, when I get to him, I'll say to him, no, I messed up and shouldn't have the heavy flamer, should be assault cannon. He's usually okay because no dice have been rolled or anything. I've got 5 intercessors, assault intercessors, sorry. Their aim is just to set up my deployment zone and try and go towards an objective to, you know, control the objective. So let's say the Deathwing Knights, they rapid ingress onto an objective. These guys' then job is just come up behind them and, you know, step onto the objective so they can go off and start killing. I have 5 scouts. Ignore the 2 snipers in there. They're just normal bolt guns. Sergeant has bolt gun as well, I think, or bolt pistol and knife, whatever it is. He doesn't have the chainsword, but I have a missile launcher in there. Again, their aim is just to infiltrate the table, try and draw knights away. But I know Mark, I know him so well, he's going to try and screen as much of the table out to block these guys from getting in. That's why if I put their teleport Homer on a central objective, I'm drawing him towards that. So he has to come over that way for me to, you know, to stop me, which then opens up other space. But it's going to be a bit of a cat and mouse game, tough game, I think. But that is my list, my force. And some of you knew would be looking and going, why is there some models not painted? 2 reasons for that. Some models, assault intercessors, I don't think are interested enough to put on into the vote for you guys to vote on for me to paint, or for me to do a painting video on. So they are to be done off camera. Okay. The Hellblaster guys, I don't really think they're that interesting to do on camera as well. The likes of these guys, Fire Strike Team. Yes, they do go in for the vote. This bad boy hasn't been to vote yet, but I've already painted a few dreadnoughts on camera, so I don't see, you know, I don't know if it's, I'll probably put him into the vote because he's got a few different bits and pieces, but, you know, I don't know. Again, definitely Knights do get voted on, but they don't win. And the Terminators, already painted Terminators on camera, so the other ones need to be done off camera. So that's why that hasn't been done. Now, he hasn't gone on camera yet, the Ancient Terminator armor, because I want to hand draw a banner and film myself drawing the banner, and then paint it on camera and paint him on camera and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's for everyone that's new to this. And also, when you play your games of 40k, you don't always have all your armies finished painted. You know, you could have a unit that you rush to glue together and put on the table and it's not fully painted. So it's, for me, this is more realistic. You know, it is more realistic for the actual gamers. If you go to gaming clubs, you always try to have all your models painted, but realistically, you're over your pal round or you're going around to your pal's house, you're going to have, you know, models glued, undercoated, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Mark's and then we're going to go through his list and then I'll start rolling dice with him. So Mark's army, got a bit carried away and started moving stuff already. Right, so...
Yeah, so it's 5 brigands, which are the shooty war dogs, and 6 carnivores, which are the not shooty war dogs, are the combat ones. I have a war dog stalker, who is the one that has the he's the character keyword. He has a slaughter claw, which is like a power fist for a knight size power fist, and he has the melt gun, and then he also has sticky objectives enhancement. And then I have a poxbringer, and I have 10 plague bearers. That's my army. It's 4 data sheets, 5 data sheets in total.
And this is the what we're playing: Purge the Foe, Rapid Escalation, and Crucible of Battle. So into Mark's movement phase. So we started getting a bit carried away. So I have the token there for the Space Marine Terminators, so they can rapidly progress for 0 CP if I choose to do that. And I have the token over there for the Deathwing Knights to do the same thing. So got the rest of Mark's movement.
There was nothing really for me to go for except for those stars anyway.
So he killed those. Indirect fire a lot onto them, put them down to 1 eliminator left. He charged in and killed the other eliminator. These guys charged up against the scouts and killed the other scout. Sorry, killed 3 scouts and left 2 behind there. Now it's my turn 1.
I actually have one more indirect thing to do. I'll just do it into that scout squad. 2.
So, beginning of my my turn 1. Charged in. I ended up charging in with the assault intercessors. Caused some wounds on Mr. Man. He murdered 3 of them back. Combined fire from the what's the man called? Redemptor. And the Hellblasters onto the Plague Bearers, wiped them out. I think the Hellblasters did more to the Plague Bearers, didn't they?
They're murdering them.
And this guy, as predicted, murdered the rest of the scouts.
Yeah.
So now onto Mark's turn 2. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring any Terminators down because Mark screwed out very well.
So I got Storm Hostile and no prisoners.
Right, so Mark's shooting phase on his turn 2. So Redemptor down to 5 wounds. I brought my Deathwing Knights Rapid Ingress them in. Paid 1 CP to do it. And there's only a small gap I can get because Mark has actually covered quite a lot of the board to screen me out. And they killed the Deathwing Knight from the shooty boy over there. So now it's on to Mark's charges. And then combat. So that was a very good turn for Mark. Redemptor's down to 3 wounds. Killed. There's no Hellblasters were killed.
1.
1 was killed, sorry. And then I did nothing back.
So I need you to do your Oath of Moment. Sorry, your
failed objective and open movement.
No, battle shocks, because it's my detachment rule.
Okay.
Is about battle shocks. So you do a battle shock on them and him.
Okay, no worries.
Because if you're below.
Right, so that was a very good turn for me. My second turn. 5 strikes. Took the machine of death over here down to 1 wound. These guys finished him off.
You didn't do containment, did you?
No.
Are you getting rid of it?
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay.
These guys, definitely Knights, came in and destroyed the rest of the other bad boy over here. Then consolidated back onto the objective. Now it's on to Mark's turn 3.
You spend any CP that turn? You have 3 here.
No, I've got 2. I've got 2 going into your turn, so I'll be on 3 then.
Yeah, and I'm on.
Well, I'm actually going to get rid of containment. End of my turn.
Okay. But you don't get CP for it because you already got it for Azrael.
Right, so Mark's shooting phase. A few bits of movement, shenanigans. But shooting phase, important to the Redemptor out. And taking the Knights down to just a Sergeant with 1 wound, Belial and the Ancient with the Thunderhammer. And these guys have down to 3, one of these guys down to 3 wounds from Mr. Matey Boy. Now onto Mark's charges.
Cool. So that one there, the 9.
This one, yeah?
Yeah.
Nope.
Double 1.
Does he not re-roll because he's one of those?
Re-roll, yeah.
Okay.
Nope. This one here. Fine. And then this one here. The 6 up is a cunt. Oh, sorry, the 4 up is a bastard.
What, do you vulnerable save?
Hmm?
Do you vulnerable save?
Yeah.
And now you know how I feel about Thunderbolts.
This guy's going to charge here.
Okay. Not with that, it's not. That'll make it.
And this guy's going to charge then.
It's a big ask.
Yeah. Nope. Cool. So just here, I got a tank shock.
Of course you are. I think that's pretty much going to kill that unit.
So it's 10.
These are mortal wounds, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
you've already popped
yeah,
that thing.
yeah.
So 5 ups.
Jeez. Wept.
6 mortal wounds.
Oh my goodness me.
So that kills him and the.
Right, so the tank shock killed the Ancient.
Yeah.
No,
it killed the sergeant.
And then the Ancient.
And then the Ancient had 1 wound there.
Tanked
and
it,
then I
tanked
only got
one.
1 wound through on outrun. So it rolled all the ones.
Yep, and Belial done 4 damage back to Mr. Man this side.
Yep. So I killed 2 that turn.
So,
I control more.
So it's now my turn.
And I killed 3 units that turn.
You killed the Redemptor, the Knights, and the Ancient.
Yeah. So 3 models.
Yeah. So
you have to kill more than 3 to get more. You control 1 objective.
yeah.
I'm about to lose this one though, so.
Right, so I didn't have much movement. Just advance these guys up. Move the Terminators up ready for 4-inch charge.
Who's your ultimate?
Sorry, I didn't pick one, did I?
Yeah. Okay.
So that was a good end of my turn. These guys, as Mark just pointed out, done very well today.
Oh, here. This combat here.
Okay.
I get to go first.
They killed Mr. Man.
This might actually swing, what you call it for me. So, choose, obligatory 1, 2s, 2 obligatory, 3.
4 plus invulnerable. Oh my goodness me.
So 3d6 plus 2, he's dead.
Yeah. That means you'll score more points.
That's
for
I score
again.
another 4 points, yeah.
Deary me.
Turn 4, I control more. And cool, let's go. I have
Just so Mark used 1 CP strat to bring the 2 of these big bastards through the wall, and Everyone else is poised to attack. He's moved away from the Terminators. I know why, because they're only a movement of 5. So it just keeps them at distance.
I've moved 17 inches away. I'm 17 and a half inches away.
So I can either stay down and score points, or I can come after you.
But even if you come after me, you can just shoot me.
Yeah.
You can never catch me. You're never going to catch me to charge me. And they're mainly a charge.
Yeah.
So maybe if like I could just turn around with everyone and just come back and kill. But it's anyway.
So basically, I think if you destroy those 2 units,
I don't need my home objective. I just take your home objective. I just need to control 3. So this guy shooting them, 2 shots, 2s to wound, 1 AP. Yeah, go on. No, AP4, AP5. So
it's a 2 arm saver.
Melta 4, so 1 dies.
Shoot.
And then need to start remembering to do the Melta second. Chain cannons. Toughen 6.
Yep.
So 4 is here. That many. 8.
Minus
2.
Okay, so 4 off armor save. Damage?
1 each.
2, 3, 4, 5. So he's down to 1 wound left.
Grand. This guy's going to shoot back at them with Melta over there, and then the Flamers in here. So the Melta both hit 1 wound, AP4. Cover. So no cover.
No.
Grand. He's dead then.
Yeah.
So that's 1 kill, and then the chain cannon backwards. I can just pepper them. And 1 miss. Toughness is 5.
Yeah.
So 3s. And 9. AP2.
So 4 plus invulnerable.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. So 3 wounds each, is it?
I think they are Terminators.
Yeah, because you don't have the shields on
No.
them. Cool. That guy's dead, isn't he? Everything into the squad in front of him. So
That's
2,
the red guy, yeah?
Yeah. 1 miss. Wounds. 4 invulnerable.
Nope.
Kills 1, does he shoot back?
I'll do that at the end, after that unit's finished shooting.
Okay. 2s. And 3s. Just the 4.
Another 3 go through.
Okay, so that's 3 more wounds, and then the plus 2, so 7. 2s, 3s, 4, no AP.
Of course
Another 2.
Of course I would.
How many was that?
There's 4 altogether.
Okay, do you want to do your, that's the end of that unit shooting.
Okay, so 4 plus, not 3 plus.
3 ups, they shoot on, don't they?
Yeah, so 1 doesn't, so 3 do.
Let's see the thing. And I hate that 4 invulnerable. You have CP to interrupt as well, don't you?
I do. I have 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more dead. Is I'll go with this one here as the first one. 3, 2s, 4. AP3. So it doesn't matter 4 ups.
The 1 goes through.
Bitch, that's one dead. Do I interrupt or you like it going?
No, you keep working away.
5.
3
3
bells.
more. Azrael. 2s. 5 into Azrael. On this 4.
Ooh, he loves it.
Reroll that one.
Yeah. So 2 go through damage.
D6 plus 2, so it's 6 minimum. Yeah. 10.
Dead.
He's left. Cool.
That's it.
So then, for the rest of the game, I'll always control more. I'm just not going to let you let you catch me. So
No. See, there's been no point because all I can do is shoot you. And movement of 5, you can keep screening yourself away from me. That was very good.
you don't get discard. So you'd have to pay a CP to get rid of it. And then get 2 more. Probably going to be like secure no man's land assassination. I was going to say if it was bring it behind enemy lines and establish locus, you could like to score those and be there. But yeah. The knights are just oppressive. They're just like having to ruin them on 5s all the time.
Yeah.
Is a pain to tits. The vow objective is strong though. It's like manipulating that.
Yeah.
Screening you out and not letting this drop happen until I was like, I don't care about I have midfield superiority. I only need to control 3. I don't care about my home objective anymore. I'm just being able to move, like being like, okay, you can take that. I'm just move away from it. It's different. Remember in like 9th, like your home objective mattered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like now the mission's intent, like a lot of time your home objective is like, I don't care. Like it's not involved in my scoring.
Your supply lines don't matter.
Yeah, it's like linchpin. Linchpin's the only one that matters now. So like if it's linchpin, you stay on it and you hope you protect it for the whole game. Other than that, you're like, do I care about staying on this? Cool.
So, what do you think? Unit of mine?
Those guys, they fucking kill, like usually I think they're like shite. But like they did so much work today. They killed 2 units on Overwatch and another unit in just straight up shooting. I think they killed 4.
Yeah, they killed, I think 2 from Overwatch and 2 from shooting.
Yeah. I don't think the Terminator heavy list is the strongest list you can do with Dark Angels.
No, I mean, I do enjoy the big Terminator block dropping down. And
it's so slow.
Yeah. I know. I think these carnivore guys, they were brilliant for you today.
Yeah, they did a lot. They're so fast and they just like stand behind the building with a brick in their hand and then just jump out and like hit you. Yeah, they're good.
The shooting was a little lackluster today.
Yeah, I rolled a lot of ones.
But the combat made up for it, bloody hell.
Yeah. Well, that took 3 carnivores to lift that squad in the end.
Yeah.
You rolled a lot of 4-ups at the start and it wasn't going away. Azrael was then. I do think the lieutenant's better.
Yeah, I might try him with lieutenant next time I run them.
Because like those 6s are suddenly lethals, and then like that's doing a lot. So
yeah, but so I was thinking with the apothecary, if I kill myself, they could bring one back.
Yeah, but like it's a 10-man squad. Like they're gonna die. Like you don't have to be a 10-man squad. Don't have to be a 10-man squad the whole way through the game.
Yeah.
Like you have to accept the fact that your models are gonna die.
Yeah, but I like running 20 shots. And,
I know. But ultimately, at the end of the day, things are gonna go.
That was a good game.
Yeah. Happy with that.
Well, that was of a game. That was very good. I enjoyed that. I always enjoy it when I play against Mark. He did try and screen that table, and he did screen it very well, very, very well. And to the point where there was nothing really up my end that could trouble him too much. And then he moved it off, so I was able to bring the Terminators in, which, if he hadn't put the Plague Bearers, hadn't deep strike them into the central objective, I would have then weaponry aggressive Terminators in there, and it would have been a totally different game because he would have had to try and bring as many things in to deal with those Terminators, because we would just assault cannon, cyclone missile launch at him with crack missiles, and just ripped off a load of Stormbolt shots at him. pinged a couple of wounds here and there, but no, it was a good game. The 5-strike team performed fantastic. 4 knights they took down. 4. 2 of them from Overwatch and 2 of them from normal shooting, which is, they never really perform. You know, they're always a threat and they can always ping wounds off of things, but to actually take down 4 of them by themselves, that's just amazing. Now I'm looking and thinking, I have another 5-strike turret. I'm thinking of maybe getting another one now to make it 2 units of 2 and have them on the table. I think that'd be quite good, covering different sides of the table, and just, especially if one's on my home field objective, but the other one is positioned in a way where it can cover my home field objective, but still, you know, shoot off the table. This bad boy, oh my goodness me, he did very good. I'm very pleased with him. I'm very, very pleased with him. He pinged a few of the plague bearers off at the beginning. He took on knights. I think he might have killed one knight, or took one knight down to really low wounds. He did very, very well. I'm very pleased with him. Hellblasters did fantastic, performed absolutely fantastic. They very, very good. And disappointing with the Eliminators and the Scouts, but I don't expect them to last long. And I forgot how fast the Knights can move, but I don't expect them to last long. Their main goal is to be deployed up the field, stop any scout moves or anything like that. If he does go over to them and kill them, I've drawn his units out of position that he may not want them to be in. You know, oh, I wanted to charge them. Yeah, you may want to charge them, but now you've brought it forward, I can now target things behind, or now I can just, you know, it was a very, sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was disturbed. Yeah, I think the Terminators did okay. I mean, it didn't come down till late in the game. They rapid ingress down. They were able to, behind his lines, they were able to come and kill one of his knights. But I said at that point, the rest of the knights just moved forward. I couldn't catch up them. So that's when he finished off the rest of the army. The Terminators, anything left, there was no need to carry on because I couldn't move enough to catch him, and I couldn't leave them there and just keep on scoring points. So now with those Terminator squad, I don't know if I should take a big 10-man block. You know, maybe I could get away with 2 5-man blocks, and then maybe put a captain in the other one, or something, because captain gives him reroll to charge. So maybe something like that. It's definitely Knights performed fantastic, absolutely fantastic. We had to check the rules on the Deathwing Knights because I got the old Space Blade cards, and I didn't check it on the app to the card to change it on the card, but the card doesn't say nothing about anti-monster, anti-vehicle. So I think it's anti-vehicle, I think. But the day card I have didn't say that. The day card I had damage 3 and actually damage 2 now. So the other thing is as well, with this detachment, there is a stratagem that allows me to deep strike within 3 inches. That's been changed now. So say 6 inches. It's changed on the app. They changed it in the last data slate. It's been changed on the app, but obviously it's not changed on the books. This is why I don't understand why are they gonna make codexes to sell codexes when, you know, they're changing it and the rules are changing every so many months, and things are being balanced out a little bit more, or the wording of specific rules or specific stratagems have been changed. It's back in the day, you'd have the codex or the army book for fantasy, and that's what it is. Okay, if there was something that was wrong in there, then they would put it in the White Dwarf, and everyone would go, okay, look, this has been changed in the White Dwarf because this was wrong. And that would happen once in a while. Now, there's some good stratagems in that. I'm very pleased with the game. Just there's a lot of things for me to go back and think about now, I think. think Belial is great, but I think he was. I don't think there was a point of having him in this detachment against knights, because there's no characters, and if there's character models, warlords, but if there's character in there, they're not part of the unit. They're on their own, so they're easy to pick them out anyway. I think I should have left him out and put maybe a captain in there or something. I don't know, maybe put a captain in there, or just left the ancient with him on his own. I don't know. But anyway, I had a good time, good game. We actually went to turn 4, I think it was. So almost all the way again, which is good. But anyway, guys, hopefully after Christmas, I spoke to Mark and I said to him, I want to run a Drukhari list. Me, I know. I've got X amount of models here, and he said you can use whatever models I have you need. Fantastic. And I said to him, I probably need a hand with rules, because I'm not 100%. I know rules because I've fought against you, but I'm not 100% clued up on all the rules for them. No problem. So that'd be interesting. Me running a Drukhari list. Something new to do. Very interesting. But anyway, if you're new to the channel and you see this for the first time, guys, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so that triggers YouTube shares this video and more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more, and it is amazing. It's a 1,100 3 or 100 or 1104 or 1103, something like subs at the moment. Fantastic, guys. Massive thank you to all of you that have joined the channel. Any comments about my list, chuck them below. And you don't need to say, yeah, you should have left Belial out. I realise that now, but yeah. Any comments about my list, chuck them below. Any comments about Mark's list, chuck them below. Any comments in general, below they go. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy.